Are we going to get like a new character? Mercurius looks like adult Ren, so it's like his initiative made the obsidian table basically. Maybe he enjoys being in the castle because he's basically have eternal life here. So they're going to actually take things into their hands now. I really don't like him for some reason. Did they attack him? Or that, you can also do that, true. Hello and welcome, Pocket Watch here, and it's about time for another episode of DS Irae. So, you might probably hear and see actually that something is different because I moved a bit, and yeah, I have different setup, different place. I'm still fighting with my camera and with my audio, so don't worry about it. I will figure it out stuff sooner or later. People who watch Cross Screaming Show knows already that because I recorded actually 2 episodes in this new place already there. But this is the first one for DS Irae, so I'm just letting you know that it might not be the best experience, maybe, I don't know. Like, I think it should be fine now, but I don't know. Anyway, let's just go to the episode because it seems like we're approaching the final battle with the commanders and the Trifa. So yeah, we got agreement with Sakurai, who fights for who and stuff. So yeah, let's just do it. Also, Shiro being like weird telepathic thing. I don't know, let's go. And if you like this Irae, then leave up a like. By the way, yeah, I will just like, I will just say it in the beginning, why not? A melting consciousness, merging with another. I, myself, and we fused together into a single mold of someone, something else, losing all sense of reality. My cognitive functions gave out. The perception of light and sound, as well as sensation of taste, pain, and happiness, all eluded me, moved to a realm beyond my comprehension. Okay, whose perspective is that? I merely existed as a lifeless carcass, shackled by the inert chains of eternity. One of myself once felt love, another knew hope, the third possessed pride. Yet our grasp remained empty, our accomplishments hollow. It's just about 3 commanders? I mean, it's like the only thing I can think about if I see like 3 things. And I think about 3 commanders. Like Machina, Schreiber and stuff. But who of them possessed love? Who hope? I think pride is Machina, but... No, pride is Schreiber because he's pride of his speed. Huh. We were but miserable empty shell. But before long, one remembered love, another recalled forsaken hope, while the third began to lament the failure of his dreams. Therefore, this wretch of being doomed to remain hollow managed to lay its hands on a... In other words, regret unified and shaped our hearts. One recalled remorse, another vowed never to forget, while the third engraved it deep upon our shell. Unbeating, stagnant, remnants of life, lost in shadow, a curse embedded in flesh. Soon, we would melt into a single wave of raging chaos. Should our destiny be set in stone, should it be our fate to live as a part of the beast. Yeah, this is definitely about Schreiber, Machina and Samuel. So I think Schreiber is pride, Machina is hope, and Samuel is love. I will just classify them like that. It kind of like makes like, I guess, most sense to me that Samuel will be about love. Maybe like she like, you know, felt love for someone and she got burned. That's why she got like scarred face. Maybe someone left her to burn, basically, someone she loved. That's why there's like once felt love. I don't know why there's hope for Machina. What he's hoping for? We wished our grudge to at least bear fruit before the end claims us. Hear us out, O Lord, Master of the Golden Chaos. Do you comprehend our ardor? Okay, that's that thing. So this is the castle. I was like wondering what the hell is that, but this is like basically... So this is like physical form of like Heldrich castle? Also, I don't know if I established ever like who's actually making the castle. Is castle made by Mercurius? It's like Mercurius third degree maybe? He can like create this pocket dimension? I mean, Mercurius is the one who sealed basically Reinhardt, right? Like, Reinhardt approved, but yeah, Mercurius sealed him, so maybe the castle is actually made by Mercurius. I thought like maybe it's made by Reinhardt actually, but when I think about this, it could be Mercurius doing. Because he's sealed. The man-directionless voice boomed heavy in the throne room.
増界、悲憤、嘆き。ケイラの魂は実に甘い。ゆえ、手出しはせん。その望みとやらがどう転ぶかに関しては、前座だが悪くない。似た者同士、願いの天秤が果たしてどちらに傾くか。少なくともこの続きと同程度にはな。
The man of golden locks cast his gaze upon the chessboard as a smile glanced at his lips. Countless defeated pawns lay scattered on it, with the knights all but immobilized, yet still it was early to declare checkmate. Next to the king loomed the bishop, rook and the queen, all unscratched. Passing them would be no trifling task. In truth, the board displayed fighting so fervent, in lines so chaotic, that no single glance could ascend the advantageous side. Even an expert would have to think twice before making the next move, and thus the man of the golden locks too had yet to determine the victor of the game. So yeah, basically he don't care, he can like wait, as we established before. He's like just playing the game basically. He's just like looking, oh yeah, this is interesting, so yeah, let's see like who wins, like sure. For despite appearances, he had not been playing against himself. It was a match frozen in time for 60 years. Wait, what? Following the abrupt disappearance of one of the players. The man had considered thousands of moves, millions of combinations, yet the conclusion of the game eluded him still. Okay, I thought like he's like playing the game and like pawns and stuff are like members of LDO and stuff, you know? But seems like he actually played chess with someone? The only member that long time ago passed would be Valkyria, but he says it's like 60 years ago, so it's not Valkyria. Valkyria passed away like recently, right? Like kinda, no wait. No, 60 years ago that was World War II. So... someone who died back in the day. Huh. Not sure. Ever? After 6 long decades, the man finally made a move. The Black Bishop knocked the intermediate White Knight off the table. Okay. Are we going to get like a new character? Wait, Mercurius? Wait, what? So Mercurius was gone for 60 years? It's not like he was like inside the castle or anything? I felt like Mercurius and... we saw Mercurius and Reinhardt talking to each other before. In like Kasumi Road. At one point. Like Mercurius was telling Reinhardt how it is to have for knowledge and stuff. And he says that he didn't saw him for like 60 years? Okay, I'm confused. Mercurius. Mercurius looks like adult Ren. Like literally this is Ren with like long hair. In that very moment, the shadow manifested in the desolate throne room. It appeared out of thin air, without warning, a phenomenon that ignored all the known laws of the physical world. And perhaps precisely because of this otherworldliness, the beast, to whom the apparition visit must have been abrupt, did not even bat an eye. For the sheer implausibility of the event made it easy to forget that the man was not in the room for the whole time. The two exchanged no long due greetings, nor made any comments on all the lost time. Okay, I'm confused. I was sure that Mercurius is together with Reinhardt in this castle, but apparently not. Huh. They merely carried on with their game in the most matter-of-fact way possible.
私のポーンがビショップを指してなり、だがあなたのクイーンがそれを打つ。
そして K はキャスリング。となれば、私のクイーンと K のルークは共に落ちるか。
しっかり。そして8手後にチェックだ、獣殿。あなたのルークは単身動きすぎて、キングを守る前に分断が可能。
Okay, high level chess. 8 moves ahead.
つまり、最後までクイーンを温存させた K の勝ちか。なるほど。終わってみればあっけないな、カーリ。
いかにも。ご不満ですかな？
いいや。
Do they even play the game? They oh my god. They just made like whole game in their minds. They exactly knew what will happen. I guess that's foreknowledge for you. Reinhard Herdich looked down upon the chessboard that betrayed, or perhaps confirmed, his expectations with a faint smile.
これで私は何敗目になる？
Oh, you keep losing to Mercurius, okay.
115敗になるん
Oh
で
shit.
すかな。ただ誤解しないでいただきたいが、別に私が卓越した打ち手というわけではない。
Okay.
つまり、私の程度が低いということだろう？仕方あるまい。もともとこの手の遊戯は性に合わん。
What do you mean? Games that rely on patience are ill-suited. You basically don't give a fuck of what's happening. You can wait 60 years. What do you mean? The games that need patience are not your forte.
とおっしゃるより、負けたいのでしょう、あなたは。
ほう。
Enjoy the conversation itself, rather than the meaning behind each word. Reinhardt tilted his head to the side. Meanwhile, his sole friend and companion, the shade clad in obsidian, considered him with an ambiguous smile.
変わらんな、カール。その軽口も健在で何よりだ。もっとも、いつぞやの誓いを忘れているのだとしたら、失望者だぞ。
I just realized that LDO is not its group made by Mercurius. I just realized that. Probably, I would say. Because they're called LDO, and this is like the obsidian table, like something obsidian table, right? And he's, like he said here, shade clad in obsidian table. So it's like his initiative made the obsidian table, basically. I just connect this to the LDO, yeah.
我ら次にまみえる時こそ互いの目的を成就させると言ったあの日の K はどこに行った？
Forgotten promise, yeah.
私が気づかぬだけで今この瞬間こそが約束の時だとでも？
Claim that our nightmare would cease fulfilled. Huh. Does he seize in foreknowledge that they will win actually this time and Reinhardt will be revived maybe?
それについてはいくつか理由もありますが、まず一つ、こんなものは引き延ばすべきではないと思ったので。
Okay. His voice rang without sentiment as he overlooked the remnants of the match. Adopted his excuse, considering it took him 60 years to put an end to the game. Yet the beast did not appear to mind.
まあもっともそれはあなた次第であるとも言えるが。
Okay. He paused for a moment. Toying with the Black Knight he picked up from the board. Had Reinhardt decided to sacrifice this piece 60 years ago, their match would have ended in a draw.
元々の
Okay.
はこれ。あなたが負けたがりであるということは、これを捨てた事実からもよくわかる。
Interesting. Maybe Reinhardt wants to lose actually on purpose. Maybe it's not like he don't care. Maybe he actually want to lose for some reason. Like maybe he enjoys being in the castle because he's basically have eternal life here, right? Because all the LDO members said that they can like only prolong their lives for like I think like maximum was like 300 years, right? Like extreme maximum, and 100 years is kinda hard. That's what Rusauka said from what I remember. And Reinhardt basically in this castle is pretty much immortal, right? Like this is like other plane of existence. Maybe he just like enjoys being here.
それはシュライバーのことを言っているのか？
さてどうだか。ただ私がこの一手で場を辞した意味、わからぬあなたでもなかったろうに。
不毛な論議だな、カール。見える予想から意図的に外すのも、また予想通りであると言えるだろ
う。It was an antinomy doomed to lead them in circles. The assumption that the back of the back would constitute the front. As long as one could not foretell the fidelity of either choice before matter transpired, it was impossible to judge who had been in the right. Mercurius, most likely aware of the fact himself, continued toying with a chess piece between his fingers, voicing no words of dispute. Suddenly, the Black Knight in his hand turned into a blood-stained eye patch.
彼はいずこに?
Okay.
今はこの城に溶けておろう。お方ふてくされておるのであろうが。
Okay. I guess, yeah, he's like, God damn it, Trifat, I just came back and you already took me out, god damn it.
それもまた仕方あるまい。別段あれに火などない。ルベド、ニグレド。
Yeah.
彼らもしかり。
Schreiber just being Schreiber and made like a mess in the world that he was not supposed to mess up with.
あなたの一部であるゆえに
いわんや他のすべてもな。あれらがどこで何をしようが、それは私の意志の一端。
で
は、これもですかな。
Reinhardt narrowed his eyes as the shade before him picked up the Black Bishop, his lips twisting into a mischievous smile.
それが気に入らんか？
いいえ、むしろ好ましくさえ思っていますよ。好ましすぎて思わず手助けなどしたくなる。ゆえ、次回の意味も込めてこうして参上した次第。
Okay. I'm losing the thing here. He took the bishop, so he's making the move that's not the one they talked about, right? So he's like changing the direction of the story here. Of the game. Right? Because they didn't talk about using bishop last time.
なるほど。それが第二の理由か。
Like self-discipline, like, you know, like not doing what foreknowledge is telling you. Is that it? Okay. Reinhardt abruptly rose to his feet. Okay. He looks like... Okay. This guy looks like Reinhardt looks like basically a leader, right? Of the LDOs. And Mercurius looks like basically like assassin, like someone who is like in the shadows. He basically said in the to Reinhardt in the backstory, I remember, right? Like he wants to be not be like with Reinhardt together, like not like, you know, being his subordinate or anything. He wants to be free. He wants to do whatever he wants, right? From what I remember correctly. Yeah, he does look free.
私も K と同感だ。あれが好ましく、愛しくさえある。茶番だが、遂げさせてやりたいと思う気持ちに偽りはない。
つまり予想通りに生かすか生かせぬか。
Yeah, follow predicted path of the road. So Bishop is the not predicted path, I think.
実に悩ましい問題だろう。どうするべきか私にもわからぬよ。結末がこれと同様、ああそうかと思うだけではつまらぬし、かといって逆も同じ。
だがあなたは以前こうおっしゃった。傍観するだけでは何もつかめぬと。その言葉を思い出した以上、座して待つわけにもいきますまい。
Observer never sees the things in his own hands. We can no longer opt to merely wait for matters to take care of themselves. Okay, are you going to somehow manifest in the world? I mean, Reinhardt, you need like everything to be opened, to be summoned. Maybe Mercurius don't need that. Maybe they can like, maybe Mercurius can be summoned somehow. I don't think Reinhardt can, but...
しかしそれを言うのなら、K はこうも言っていたぞ。私が関わると、物語は退屈な要素を帯び始めるとな。
Little by little, like water leaking through a collapsing dam, laughter began to fill the throne room of the castle. Okay. So they're going to actually take things into their hands now, it seems. Well, that's bad. A hearty, lavish crackle that celebrates all the jubilance in the world, a loud guffaw befitting champions that would unconditionally invigorate the very souls of their gallery with glee. If the leader of an army unveiled a display of such mirth, every single warrior under his command, no matter how inexperienced, would forget how to feel dread even in the most devastating of battles. The two men, demon lords of every sense of the word, found each other after 6 long decades of slumber, and the world would tremble at their coming. So Mercurius really was outside of the castle for 60 years. And he just came back. Also, doesn't that mean that he can just like enter the castle whenever he wants? I think that just confirms that the castle is like Mercurius doing, right? Because Mercurius can enter this place whenever he wants, right? I think. Alliance solitary. Step would annihilate 1,000 ants. Those crawling upon the earth could never hope to catch the hawk soaring through the clouds. Hope itself, the last of Pandora's secrets, shattered into a myriad of pieces. The omen signaling the advent of a hellish scenario.
だがカール、K の本音は他にもあろう。第3、あるいは第4の理由がな。この程度のことで上がるほど腰の軽い男ではあるまい。
いかにも。
Okay.
いつぞや言っていた女絡みか。
Okay, who are you talking about?
否定はできぬ身。
頂上。ならば好きにするがよい。
Oh, he's talking about Mari, I think, right? Because Mercurius and like Cagliostro, yeah, Mercurius, Cagliostro, same thing, I think. And it's talking about Mari. He's like talked to Mari and stuff. So yeah, I think they're talking about Mari. So Mari is in the castle right now. Well, remember she's been imprisoned in the castle in the end of the Kasumi Road. So is this why Ren don't hear her? Like they captured her somehow? Or something? But in the Kasumi Road, he also didn't hurt her, but her soul was within Ren anyway, because when he got pierced by the lance, then Mari's soul been like taken out. So he still does have her soul. What do you mean? This is the woman. Unless like they're just like looking at the board or like in the like, I don't know, in like other plane of reality and just sees her or something. I don't know. Mercurius raised an eyebrow in response to Reinhardt's passionate stare.
あなたもまた見守りたい愛とやらがある様子だが。
わかるか?
Also, if the three commanders are parts of Reinhardt, so the love, pride, and hope, all of these three things been once part of the Reinhardt. Now I think about this. And they're now distracted. Like, I mean, yeah, like separated from him. Huh.
さよう。これと天秤にかけておられる。
In other words, the very casing of Christians a deliberate obstacle. No, not Christians. Citrinias? Casing of Citrinias? What is that? Okay, I don't know. It's not Christians. Unless this is how we actually write this. No, it's not. CH should be Christians. So Citrinias, what? Okay, I'm confused. What is that? What is that? I don't know. You can let me know in the comments. Overcoming, it had been one of the Citerions that would sway their future choices like a tempest. It's like some kind of civilization, I think. And therefore...
まあ、見せていただこう。私の都合にも少なからず関わる問題。その点で言えば興味も尽きぬ。
Okay.
ああ、つまりお前たちに期待しているということだよ。我らの親愛なるエインフェリア。
Okay. Mercurius stood up, gazing down upon the two silhouettes, Rubedo and Nigredo, that had manifested at the step of the throne, kneeling. He proceeds down the steps and, placing a hand on both of their shoulders, whispered the barely audible phrase.
お前の愛はどう転ぶか。
So basically, Einherjar's Kenja, if they're like not fully manifested yet, I think if they will be fully manifested, then they cannot come back to the castle. But if they're like partially just manifested, then they can still like move between castle and the real world, because part of their souls is still within castle, so they can like bring themselves back, I guess, and then out. Eleanor answered with silence. So yeah, love was about Samuel.
あなたの信念は結実を見るか。
Makina stared back at him with empty eyes. So this is hope, yeah, okay.
そう嫌うものでもあるまい。手助けをしてやろうというのに。
不要。
俺はお前を信じぬ。
Okay. They really don't like him, for some reason. Reinhardt, still seated on the throne, regarded his subjects with a smile, showing no hint of wanting to reprimand them for the insolent behavior they exhibit in response to his sworn friend.
話してやれかある。それでは彼ら、建前よ。
おや、そこまでやわに作った覚えはないが。
I made them to be stronger than that. So they're part of Reinhardt, but Mercurius is the one who made them? Can Mercurius, like sorcery, Mercurius magic, like dissect souls and like take parts of them? Did he's the one that took parts of like Reinhardt's soul and made the inherits? The next moment, whoa, what the fuck? Flames swallowed his right hand, while his left simply vanished. What? The eyes of the two commanders threatened to grind him to dust, yet Mercurius merely answered them with a smile. Did the man feel no pain? Or could the destruction of his limbs be no more than a farce? No soul could tell what his obsidian cloak veiled. What? Did they attack him? Like Samuel burned his right hand and like Machina just like basically crushed his left or something? He merely gazed at the two rascals with the light in his eyes.
こう可愛らしい歓迎痛み入る。では二人ともまだいくらか時間はあろう。それまで城の案内などを頼まれ。
Show me around the castle. Okay. So maybe it's not your doing. Maybe castle does not belong to you. Actually. Maybe it's actually belonging to Reinhardt. Maybe I'm wrong, yeah. Because seems like he don't know the castle then. But anyway, he's back.
別に問題はありますまい、獣殿。
ああ。元より K の作った城だろ。自らのせい。
So it is! So I was right. Okay. So I was right. Okay, so yeah, I've been like, for a second I was like, oh, they need to show him like insides, but yeah, I guess, okay, yeah. So I was right. So yeah, he contains Reinhardt within the castle, so he's the one who made this. It makes sense. Heeding their master's command, the two captains stood and followed after the black shade. Their faces remained emotionless and cold as steel, revealing nothing of the inner working of their minds. Only one aspect about them was certain, that they could not rebel against the orders of the beast. Reinhardt seemed to have abruptly remembered something, and his gaze followed the receding backs from atop the throne.
時に変わる。先ほど言っていた私次第というのはどういう意味だ?
You didn't move the rook. If you sacrifice this, that would be the draw. The Black Shade certainly uttered something to that extent as he claimed victory in their game of chess. A game that proved a dual sham in retrospect.
あの状態から局面を覆す手を私は見落とした。
I literally, oh my god, Reinhardt is so good. I literally have no idea if he's playing us and he's like playing dumb that he didn't knew that he can make a draw, or he's just like literally just like telling that yeah, he didn't know. I mean, yeah, either he didn't know or he's just like playing dumb. It's one of these two things. I don't know. Like, it can be both. He can literally don't know that he could make a draw, or he just decided to not make a draw.
それは至極簡単な手を。
Mercurius glanced over his shoulder, prompting Eleanor to swiftly avert her gaze. Meanwhile, Machina had never looked in the shade direction to begin with. There was something in the man's visage that incited aversion and fury. Something that should never have been perceived by sane eyes. A devilish face. Even the two captains knew better than to look upon directly. Even the iron chains of self-restraint that otherwise prevented any shameful display in front of their masters turned to elastic strings when confronted by the sheer willingness and kind even any horror had difficult stomaching. Thus the obsidian Mercury addressed the only one who could keep his eyes upon him, and with a smile no less.
子供の論理、番ごとひっくり返してしまえばよい。あなたにはそれができる。
Or that, you can also do that. True. That's interesting. So he basically can like, yeah, you know what? I'm bored with you guys on the real world, so I'm just going to like eradicate all of you, and then we can wait 60 years for another game. Basically, that's what like Mercurius is saying here. Like he can like literally probably like kill everyone on the game board right now, just like and just like wait for 60 years to just like another new interesting thing happens. What the hell? But he cannot be like summoned, but only maybe like Enherars, only like fragment of his soul is like enough to just basically just take out everyone. At least like the members of the LDO and the Ren and stuff. Maybe not like all humanity like when he comes back fully, but he had done so. All the pieces on the board, foes and allies alike, would have shattered to dust, leaving only the Black King standing tall and crushed.
万軍を凌駕する短期、そのような王がいる時点で兵法など意味はない。お分かりかな、
Yeah.
獣殿。
なるほどな。
He would have simply overturned an unsatisfying conclusion, destroying everything before finally starting anew. The omnitude of all matters in the universe had been mirrored upon the chessboard.
だが実際、バンとコマ程度で済めばいいがな。
Okay.
であれば壊したことがないものを見つけるまでお付き合いしよう。悪くない。
Okay. After all, their day of wrath entailed just that. An hour of final judgment, with heaven and earth in ashes ending. The beast could not hold back, not would he need to.
ではお互い今しばし最後の前座を観覧するといたしましょう。どう転んだところで実にいじらしい見せ物になりましょうから。
Margaret's turned to leave, proceeding out of the hall, as the two Einherjar, Sombre and Crimson, followed after him. Reinhardt considered the destroyed chessboard one last time, before melting into the air, leaving behind only a lone snicker. The grim lamentation of wrath reverberated across the deserted throne room. I myself and we had already fused together. For us, there was no turning back. Not anymore. Thus, we wished, at least for her, to be freed from this fate. Okay, who do you mean? Is there one more Einherjar? Outside of the three commanders that's part of Reinhardt? As we prayed, longing for the sweet embrace of death to take us. So there's one more Einherjar, it seems. Oh, this is like actually the ending of the chapter, okay. Or the beginning of the chapter, actually. Fortress Fortuna Juvat. Whatever that means.
はーい、やあ。あんたの言う通りやったけど、私どれだけ親不孝者なのよ。自分家に火つけちゃったりなんかして。
Oh yeah, she went to burn the hospital. Right. I think. Anyway, thanks for the episode. That was cool. Interesting chess game from Mercurius and Reinhardt. And it seems like we have one more Einherjar that they wish that she would not be the part of Reinhardt or something like that. I wonder who it is. I mean, the only person I can think of and like is like the most mysterious one is Mari. Maybe Mari is the Einherjar. Like Mercurius said that Einherjars were created by him, right? Like, I made them stronger, I thought, or something like that, right? So, he talked to Mari a lot. He's connected to Mari, so I think like Mari is one of the Einherjars then. Mari might be the part of Reinhardt's soul. just like Rubedo, Nigredo, and Albedo. But she's definitely different as well. Huh. Well, plot thickens. Anyway, thank you for being with me. That will be it for this episode. It's a bit shorter, but also it's like the beginning of like new chapter about like fortress something. You can tell me in the comments what that means actually. So I will get the knowledge of like basically the chapter. And yeah, thank you for being with me, and I will see you in the next one. So leave up a like, subscribe, become a member if you would like to support me. And I will see you all in the next episode of the irae. Thank you once again for your support and for the Pocket Watch. It's going out.